Hey everybody, it's Firefighter Scott again. What we're going to do is show you today a tour of Station 2 up on top of the hill outside the north end of town. We're up on Weatherstone. We're located at 338 Weatherstone Drive. We're above the Weatherstone development, so you can see the view we have to keep an eye on all the citizens up here. So we'll go ahead inside and take a tour of the station. Follow me. So this is the entrance. You're going to come in this front door. If you need help, what you're going to do is grab this phone. It says it's an intercom. All we do is pick up the phone. It rings all the phones in the station, and somebody's going to answer. Hey, this is Firefighter Scott. I wanted to come in and give a tour to the people of Wadsworth. Great, thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to have Assistant Chief Potter come out and help us. He's going to open the door for us. If you would need immediate attention, we have a 911 emergency phone. You can pick that up. Thank you, sir. So this is our front hallway. When you walk into the station, you're going to see you have a couple different directions to go. So we'll just start this way. We're going to go in a clockwise fashion and kind of show you around. This first room here is what we call our remote dispatch center. So if the police need to dispatch, whether it's an overwhelming amount of calls or something happens to the dispatch center downtown, they can use this as a satellite dispatch area. We have a conference room that we can use to hold meetings if we needed to. Right now we're doing what we call fit testing for our oxygen masks that we wear, our gas masks or air masks. You can see the view we have over here of the Weatherstone development. We have our training room. The training room holds all the members of the department. We meet twice a month for trainings for fire and twice a month for trainings for EMS. So if you come in here, you can check it out. We have all the modern audiovisual equipment. We can get on the internet if we have to. And this is where we learn, basically this is where we go to school. So we still have to keep up with different lessons and different techniques that are coming out as we go along. So we have the inspector's office, we call this. We do inspections for the city, for all the commercial buildings and some private residences if they request it. So if you needed to go get a hold of an inspector, we go here. The next office is the chief. This is Chief Robert Lidner. He's our fire chief.
Welcome.
Then from there we go into what we call our living quarters or our day room. So you can follow me down this way. Have kind of a long hallway that empties out into a kitchen slash living room area. So we get here we're 24-hour shifts, so we're here for 24 hours. We get here at 7:30 in the morning. We can eat breakfast here. We usually eat lunch here, and then we can eat dinner here. And then sometimes we can actually eat breakfast with the guys coming in on the next shift if we felt like we needed to do that or wanted to do that. But we also have the living area. We can relax in the evening, watch TV, we can watch videos, we can watch training videos if we want. So that way we are able to, again, keep up with different things. Sometimes guys are on vacation or whatever, so we can always watch the training videos if we have to. Back here are what we call the bunk rooms. We have a locker room, so it's just like in school. We have lockers in there. And then we come back this way. We have showers and restrooms because sometimes we get hot and sweaty and dirty on a call or whatever. And then back here are what we call the bunk rooms. And that's just a traditional name they use, but we can also bunk these beds up if we had to at some point in time in the future. But you can see it looks just like anybody else's bedroom. There's a bed in there with, some guys have TVs, some guys have radios, but almost every room has a phone, so if we needed somebody to get a hold of us, they could do that. And we'll head back out this way. So if in the event we got a call, somebody calls 911, we would get up out of bed if it's in the middle of the night. We can come up this hallway or down the hallway, however you want to say it. And we head out to what we call the apparatus bay, which is nothing more than a fancy name for a garage. So we come out here into the garage and we get to see the different fire trucks and ambulances. So we have up here at this station, we have 2 ambulances, a fire engine, and then we also have our grass truck. So the grass truck we take out on in case there's essentially a forest fire, if you want to call it that, but around Ohio, at least this part of Ohio, it's usually more like a grass fire. So somebody's ditch or something like that catches on fire, or we might have a vehicle of some type that's off the road that we can't get a traditional fire engine out to. We can use our grass truck. So we have engine 2 is up at this station. We have, again, as I said, 2 ambulances. We have the chief's vehicle. He has it inside today just to keep out of the sun. We have a SWAT vehicle because this is a public safety building. We were able to station the SWAT truck up here. Then we have our utility equipment that we use because we do have to cut the grass. And then that trailer there is what we call our mass casualty trailer. We use that for people that are hurt. It's usually for about 100 people or so in case they get hurt or are sick. And then over here, again, if we're going to go on like a fire call, we keep our gear. This is what we call our gear room or our bunker gear room. So this is our bunker gear. It's just, again, a traditional name for the gear. So you can see we have racks kind of like open grid design for a locker. We just don't want, if the coats are wet from either water or from us, sweating because we're working, we don't want them to be enclosed in anything. So we hang them up so they can kind of dry out and be ready for the next fire call if we get a fire call. And then the next room we have is down here. This is what we call our decon room. Our decon room is nothing more than a fancy name for a laundry room. So what we can do is we can wash our laundry. So we wash our bedding, our clothing. We also can wash our gear, and the big silver machine is just a big washing machine to wash our gear. Then we also have to wash the hose, believe it or not. So the hose goes in this hose washer. It's like a big bathtub down here with suds in it. And then we run it through the washer itself, which kind of looks like a little mini car wash. And then once you run the hose through that, you're going to wind it up on this table. You just basically grab the end of the hose, and it wraps around this hub on this table, and then we just wind it up and then put it up on the rack. Once we dry it. After we dry it, so we put it in the dryer. So once we wash it, we dry it. It goes in here. It's basically like a big pizza oven, but it only gets to about 90 degrees or so. And then once we're done, we wind it up and put it on the shelf.